I'm gonna stream some Enderal, which is a Skyrim mod. Streamed this before, like a while ago, but I sort of stopped playing it, so I'm gonna try again to play it, because it's really fun. It's got a lot of cool things. It's really, it's really good kind of like mod for Skyrim. Changes it up a lot. Do I have my old save game? That'd be nice. Does a lot of things differently, so it might take me a bit of time to get used to it, but yeah, we'll go from here. Hey, Riverville? Riverwood, I'm thinking of. Oh, right. This one thing I do remember is that there's really long loading times. Okay, what the fuck? Okay, let's give me 1 second to get my bearings, because I have no idea what the hell was happening. Oh, yeah. Sweet, okay. So I can summon a bow. Okay, got some pretty good spells here. Zoom in. Okay. What's that? Oh, charges? How do I check my favorites? Probably here. Fire bow? Okay. Hot show. I have no idea what any of this stuff is, so sorry, bear with me. Okay, I got some staffs. That's pretty nice. A lot of shit to sell. Okay. Well, let's just try and do some quests and I'll remember everything from here. Okay, we're gonna learn some spells, apparently. Where's my map? Where am I? What am I doing? Myriad Tower in the Northern Heartland. Meet Lashiri and Old Rathengard. Sure, let's do that. So yeah, for those of you who haven't seen it before, Enderal is a mod for Skyrim. Changes a lot of just how the game works. Makes it a lot harder in general. Enemies are tougher. You don't deal ludicrous amounts of damage. Oh, I guess you don't really at this level anyway. You might later. Your health doesn't automatically regenerate. Ooh. Hello. What the fuck? The fuck is this thing?
Still on the road at this hour of day? I think I have just what you need.
Oh, it's
a flight
path.
right to the next inn.
Okay. Secure chest. Is this like my stuff? Okay. I think I have a better axe. I'll just, put all this stuff in my chest. Ooh. my chest, though. That is nice. I only have 2 of them. Okay. Whatever. Should give me some carry weight anyway. I'm just trying to remember what this was about. I know it's been a while, so I kind of forget most of the story that was going on. One new menu, eh? Cool. I know I was hanging out with Jesper. I don't know where he is. He was my ally. But I don't know. No idea what happened to him. Anyway, let's try going to this quest here. So that's something to do. Yep. Can I like sprint or anything? Nope. It's nothing I'm aware of. Sneaky. Watch out for people or enemies. That's fine. Enemies are very deadly. I die quickly. I remember dying quickly. But just gonna explore this tower. Yeah, one of the reasons I come back to it was because just had a hankering to play a Bethesda game. And I liked Enderal. I don't know. I was intrigued. I really enjoyed playing it. Remember what I was doing. I know I had a lot of cool spells. So like, what's this spell? Trap maybe? Could probably tell. Favorites, yeah, okay. So I have. Wait, how do I check my favorites? F? Sorry, just let me check the controls a second. Talent, power. Quick magic. Fucking hell. Raise my sensitivity up a little bit. It's also just, well, I think let's try on adept for a little bit, but controls, character menu, maybe. Oh, sprint is left alt. Okay. Favorites is Q. Okay. Nice. Shadow of the Wind? Okay. So my bow, dagger, soul trap, shadow skin. The fuck? Oh, that's my shield. Shadow of the Wind? Yeehaw! What the fuck does that do? Oh. So we sneak here. Cool. Oh wait, mark and return. Don't know where that's set up to. Yeah, let's see. He's got some spells. Nice. Do I have a healing spell on here? Boom. Oh yeah, and you have Arcane Fever. You can't cast spells just over and over again. Yeah, as your Arcane Fever goes up, I think it just costs more mana to cast spells or something. Or when it hits 100, then you get like magic poisoning or something, and then you die. I don't know, I never reached 100 magic poisoning. Just going to also turn down the audio a touch. Let me know if that's too quiet. Times like this, I wish I had a Pip-Boy. So it's kind of hard to see. Ugh. Oh, nice. Free human flesh. I have a pickaxe. Just grab one just in case. Nice. Don't know what this quest is for, but hey, it's on the log, right? So.
Shit! Get away from there! Now!
Oh god. Okay. Thanks for helping me out.
By the prophet's ass, 1 second later and I would have been scraping your remains off the floor. What in blazes are you doing here anyway?
What the heck was that? Where'd you come from?
Let's put it this way. I know how to hide when
Because yeah, I did
didn't
look for you.
And concerning the explosion, you stepped right into a Kiranian dust crystal. Get a
Oh,
little
what does
too
one do with
close
human
and wait a
flesh?
little
You
too
make
long,
potions out of
and you'll
them.
have your ass blown around your ears by an explosion that would put any cannon to shame.
Or you eat them for necromantic rituals. I don't know.
Lashiri? Oh my. The fellow really isn't one for names, is he? I'm Lashari, but never mind that. At least it proves you're not lying. Anyhow, I hope you're not the backup I asked for.
Oh.
I was hoping for someone more...
I probably am the backup you asked
impressive.
for.
No offense.
Oh.
Is that so?
Ritual to help me control my magic.
Indeed. You have some uncontrolled magic inside you. And quite a lot of uncontrolled magic. Not bad.
I
I've
got
never
some
felt anything
uncontrolled
like this
magic for
before.
you, Lashari.
Very well. If Constantine insists, I will perform the ritual on you. But it'll have to wait, since I'm up to my neck in this shit, as you've probably
Do
noticed.
quest, get reward.
Short version or long version? Which do you prefer?
Ah, let's
Fine.
go with the long version.
I suppose you already know that that is me, my assistant, 2 arcanists, and 4 keepers
I
are
have no
here to
idea
do
what you're here
research on,
for, so please explain.
well, on something, which is exactly what we've done these past weeks. But as I went upstairs to get something a couple hours ago, I suddenly heard screaming and the clanging of metal coming from downstairs. As I looked for cover, I saw these 2 shapes in red robes vanishing into the lower parts of the ruin. I have no idea who they are or why they're here, but to me, they look like mercenaries. Anyway, fact is, my esteemed Enderalian colleagues and my assistant are still down there, together with our research, and I want them back. And before you ask, yes, you can help me. You'll have to, actually, if you want me to tame your magic. I wouldn't have a chance fighting the mercenaries by myself, but the 2 of us might be able to do it, provided you can defend yourself, which I'm quite sure you can. What do you say? Are you ready?
How many
No
mercenaries?
idea. But I don't think there are more than a dozen. Also, they don't anticipate any resistance, which is to our advantage. Oh, that's hard to explain. But part of it is finding the answer to the universal question. Why do some people have the nerve to ask irrelevant questions when shit is going down around them? After we've cleaned up the mess, we can do this whole, who are you and what are you doing here thing if you want to. But this really isn't the time.
Fair enough.
Fine, then follow me. And keep your weapons ready. I think I just heard footsteps down there.
Okay. I want my bow. I want my fire arrow thing. Yeah, so let's sneak around. Come on. Aren't you supposed to be sneaky? You're literally invisible moments ago.
You were right. Get them.
Uh-oh. Get fucked. Thank you for tanking.
Stabbed like a pig. Hang on. What's this?
Can I pickpocket you?
By the prophet's ass. I don't believe it. They're orders. My assistant, Sev. It seems he's the reason these fuckers managed to take us by surprise. Save it for Sev when I shove this staff up his ass and fire a thunderbolt.
Loot bodies. So apparently Sev betrayed us. Her. Do you understand your skepticism? We're on the right track. This Scarag mage, and no, it's not meant to relativize her questionable worldview. Sound undeniable coherences between these Dulgar stones and the Grandmaster's theories. Should she be right, she could be our only chance to get something like magical protection? Interesting. Hey. New lock picked. Okay. Didn't realize it was keeping track of every lock that I had picked. Gotta pick up all my mushrooms from my potions. Sure would be nice to have like some kind of torch. Do I have a quick save button? Sure hope so. Sorry again for controls. Faffen F5. Boom.
Shit, can you smell that? That's fire. So, these guys really are trying to destroy our research. We have to do something. If I'm right, the mercenaries are trying to destroy the stone fragments. We have to stop them. You take the lower part of the ruin. I'll take the upper part. Oh, and one more thing. If you should find my assistant Sev down there, try to take him alive and bring him to me. I want to take care of him myself. Okay? Then let's get going.
Okay. So now we don't have a tank to tank for us, so gotta be all sneaky. She totally just owned like most of them by herself, which was fuck. Music got all crazy. Yeep. What spell did I get? Uh-oh. Oh god, I didn't save it. Ah! I don't even know what the magic spell I got was. Fire extinguisher. Crap. Okay. Guess I'm using my dagger. Yeep. Uh-oh. Yeep. Yeep.
Malthus, be quiet! Hey, over here!
Bring him alive. Bring him alive. Yeep. Yeep. I can't see. Okay. Let's get some potions. Yes. Now let's just get a bit of invisibility going, because that might be nice. This fire will be good.
You fucking scum! You'll pay for that!
Beep. Oop. Okay. Goodbye.
You'll bleed for this, I swear it!
I don't know where the rest of them are, but I will go looking. Huh? Am I missing something? Oh god. How do I get back down there? Fuck. Whoop.
You'll bleed for this, I swear it!
Oh god. Oof. It really is more healing potions. Oh god. I'm missing. Woof. God, don't get stuck. Okay. Heal up. Fuck. Ah. And I need my fire extinguisher spell again. Do I have any, like, I think I got a staff that I can use with it, actually. Yeah, okay. He... Oh god, hello.
Finally, some fun.
Oh god. It is really nice how they just stop and let me open up this gate. Keep. live. Which will be easier said than done. But for now, we run. Get this little spell going. Get a little mana potion here going on. Whew. Yay, we did it. Well, we saved 4 out of the 8 stones, but I'll take it. Half. We saved Sven. Or did we save Sven? I think we might have saved Sven. I'm not sure. Got pretty crazy. I definitely made sure he wasn't on fire. But like, I don't know if he got out after that. Which is the problem. I don't see him anywhere around here, so that's not a good sign. He was right here. You still here? Are you dead? Well, he's not still here. Doesn't mean he's dead. Oh hey, I have the set that book was talking about. Okay. Oh, heals health instantly. Well, that would have been nice. Some pretty good light armor. Get my fire arrows. Hello.
Shit. You'll burn.
Eep.
I swear.
There's a lot of them. Jump, you fool! Beep.
You mean business, don't ya? All right then.
I'm ready for you. They're ready for me. Ah!
Fucking piece of shit.
You're a piece of shit. Whoop. Let's run a bit further away here. No, I missed. Eep. Oh, that moon carrot would have healed me instantly. Woof. Okay. Someone still sees me? Gotta go for the moon carrot. Huh. Hoof. Still an enemy? Okay, fair. I have 2 exits. Is she like over on the other, on her side or whatever? Yeah. Oh. Still got a quest over here. Okay. Oh, maybe this is Sven. Okay. Kill the leader. So that's the biggest problem out of the way. But I still can't get to... I mean, I probably shouldn't be not sneaking. Nice, more human flesh. I should always be sneaking. So don't want to get cocky and just get owned. Because that definitely happens. I remember that. And I need life detect. That's a sweet spell. Or like dark vision. Ah, fuck! Oh god, I went into fucking first person mode. Third person mode. Come on. This guy's just gonna kill me. I'm missing. Jeez. See, look, like some random guy, like, almost killed me. My arcane fever is it's getting up there. Getting up there fast. It's not a good thing. Although it is better than dying. So there's that. Okay, let's sneak. And then I want to get my fire arrows. And my regular arrows back, I guess. Seems like there's a bunch of priests here or something. Priests and then mages? Some sort of magical spell to protect people? That's what it seemed like. Maybe not people. Protect something. Ooh. Nice. Dagger of Despair, eh? I actually didn't go down this way before. Oh. Hello. Whee!
Well, I'll be damned. That's what I call good timing. I take it you were successful? What about the fragments? Did you save them? Well, I guess that'll have to do. Thanks. What about Sev? Did you find him? Fuck. That little shit. I was hoping I could make him tell us who's behind all this. Well, whatever. No use crying over spilt milk, I guess. What's your name, anyway?
I guess I must have
Amidst
killed
all
him.
this, we didn't have time for formalities. You're pleased? Well, that's
Name is
good to
Jakob.
hear. I
Forgot about
actually
that.
had the feeling that I was a little rough on you. Sorry for that, really. Sometimes I just have a short fuse. Anyway, let's talk about the reason you're here. For starters, tell me how you managed to get the old ranter to trust you. That doesn't happen very often.
Oh, yeah.
I've got time.
I think I remember now. There was like... Jesper told us about some mage
Uh-huh.
in like the
So
big city.
you're
and
saying that you
he
learned
was
all this.
gonna help us
the
cure
magic,
our
the swordplay
fever,
in such a short
our arcane
time?
fever.
That's fascinating to say the least.
And we're like,
And
yeah,
these
super
visions,
magic or something.
If I understand correctly, you foresaw the death of the 2 apothecary? It does indeed. But hey, who am I to judge? Here you are, the mysterious stranger who appeared out of thin air and, without much fuss, took out an entire group of sellswords. And even better, now you tell me that these skills come from studying magic for only a couple of weeks, and that you can see the future. You certainly are full of shit. Not you, sorry. I mean, I just had a strange thought. But no, that would be crazy. Way too unlikely. Well, I'd like to speak freely, but I'm bound to my agreement with the Holy Order. However, I will tell Constantine and old Oranthiel about my theory. And you will probably have to be patient until the latter decides to put you in the picture. Sorry. But if my idea is correct, then we'll be in a position to really kick ass. Anyway, hold still for a moment. Ready? Alright, let's do this. Don't worry, it'll just take a...
Oh, guess I'm being teleported somewhere.
Fuck!
Ow. Did you just slam me on the ground?
Are you alright? That wasn't on purpose. Really. Oh my, you really do look terrible. I will make this right, I promise. I have no idea what just happened. The ritual isn't exactly harmless, but normally you shouldn't feel more than a weak tickle at most, regardless of how it goes down. But, maybe this has something to do with the strangeness of your aura. I already said this, but it's so different. It's hard to explain. Somehow...
What do you mean?
complex and cold, maybe. But hey, I'm probably just out of practice. It worked, and that's what matters. Your fever will now settle down to an endurable level, and maybe even vanish if you're careful. And now, I suggest you return to Constantine. I will get the stones to safety in the meantime. You need anything else? If not, see you later. We're going to meet again.
Party member?
I can feel it.
Party member.
Well, put simply,
Yeah, what are these
they're
stones
supposed to
magnets
protect
for?
us. But old Oranthiel will tell you more about it later. Take care.
So does my fever go down, or what now? What the hell happened to Svev? Sev. I guess he died. It's a shame. I didn't really see him. I guess it was kind of huge panic anyway. Ah, fuck it. Let's just... Oh, thought that would heal all my health. Oh well. Can I talk to you more?
Huh? Go see Constantine in Ark. I'll see you back at the temple.
Okay. Guess I gotta go back to town. See, I think Constantine was the guy we were working with. Because, yeah, we got this crazy vision that everything is on fire at the start of the game, and that, you know, might be like apocalypse-y or something like that. And yeah, and then we also had this fever whenever we do magic or drink potions, and we're trying to cure that, which, I mean, would be really nice. Although I guess I'm not too sure what even this fever does when it gets to high levels, but I think if it gets too high, then I just, like, die. Huh. Hmm. Right, and you level with these books. So let's teleport to the Sun Temple. Oh wait, is there anything else? Never mind. Just gonna check if there's anything else we needed to do over here, but first ARPs. I don't know what those are. I was gonna stay over there and see if we could, you know, anything we needed to do, but fuck it. Let's just try and get this.
There you are. Magister Karus has been looking for you.
Carlos? Why's that?
I don't know. I think it's about the tome he wanted you to transcribe.
Is this the quest? Where do I go to? Oh, I have a disease. Huh. Mystical potion will do something in 2 days. Cool. Oh, I check my quests. Yeah. J for journal. There we go. Okay. There we are. Okay, so I guess my health does regenerate just very slowly. And I can use like food or potions to bring it up. I need a lot more potions. I think I used every single one I had.
What?
Jeez. Calm down.
What?
Said calm down.
Yeah, this just doesn't make any sense. Why can't it ever be easy?
Hey, buddy.
Now, if it isn't the prodigy, well... Oh, don't tell Lucy that. Altogether, it's her, Yuslan, me, and 2 acolytes. Yuslan is probably the most gifted entropist of the civilized world, and I doubt there's anyone who knows more about the Pyreans than Lucy.
Yeah, I'm having trouble telling everyone apart. It seems like there's a lot of mercenaries working for them who, like, have deals with the Order, but aren't a part of them. I don't know. The other companion we had before was kind of like that too.
Just take a look
Jesper.
around. There are all sorts of great historical
Wonderful
writings on
finding.
us here. We're a bunch of bloodthirsty heretics who followed Tenor Aranthiel's deluded son into the war against the gods, who gloriously defeated us in the Battle of Zaramar. Naratzul was locked into an old tower, and those of us who remained cowardly fled into the Neremese mountains, and have since then terrorized and plotted against the poor people of the civilized world by all means necessary. Oh, and did I forget to mention that we eat babies for breakfast? Well, now I have. Through most of it, yes, but I don't want to go into detail. Oh, that's hard to tell. Most of the time I was with Narethzul's order
I
in
just
the
don't
Khadir
remember
Mountains.
what the lore of
But
this
when I
is.
was younger, I used to travel a lot, not only in Nerim. What about you? Which idiots did you have the misfortune to be raised by? The foolhardy rebels up north? The bootlicking pawns of the Chancellor in the Middle Realm? Or the fanatic, mask-wearing cultist oafs down south? Ostian, I see.
I guess we're with
A
the
beautiful
cult
piece of
who wears
Earth,
masks.
actually. But these sodding cultists and their creator have done their best to make it a living nightmare. Truth be told, it was them who made me join Narethzul's fight against religion back in the days.
Guess he doesn't
I
like
was
me
a
too
young
much.
traveling arcanist then, and wanted to make some money in Ostian's arena. Fight some rabid animals, oh, you know the story. I had heard a lot about Nerim's south, and imagined a place. But you know
Okay.
who greeted me when I reached the corpses? They burnt their skin off, and then nailed them to crosses.
Yeah.
There were at least 50 of them. It was atrocious. The smell of burnt meat everywhere. Well, that was when I declared, and that's not even because philosophy
Okay.
and freedom of thought are nowhere to be found. It's pathetic.
Well,
Oh,
it can
believe
do
me, they
good
do
too.
that anyway. Plus, if the only thing keeping a person from...
Okay, Lashara did the ritual on
Yes,
me.
I know.
What does this mean?
She's already told me everything. Good work. But I'll leave the judgment to Aranthiel. He wants to talk to you anyway. Seems you've caught his interest.
Who is
Didn't I tell you
Aranthiel?
that already? He's the highly esteemed, holy Grand Master of the Order. Tilor Aranthiel, son of Lorius I, praised be his name. An old legend, risen from the dead, or something like that.
Where can I find him?
In the Emporium, the last building on the left side of the temple. Just tell... Ah yes, before I forget. My dame Lucy has left a token of gratitude for you. It's your choice. Do you want a book, an old map, or a bag of pennies?
Learning points, treasure, or pennies. Let's go with... Can I check my learning points? I guess not. Let's go with the treasure
Very
map.
well. Now get a move on. I'm sure we'll talk again later.
Treasure map? Treasure map. Ark, temple, I like a crossroads. Temple spelt wrong? Okay.
Where is this supposed to lead?
And then we go to the Emporium. Speak with this Grand Master of the Holy Order. It sounds, I don't know. I'm surprised they're allowing me in. What if I'm like an assassin? I don't feel like I should have the authority to go speak to the Grand Master of this order. But I guess I'm probably some part of a prophecy.
Yes.
or some shit. Ah! Okay, how do I check my learning points? I'll figure that out another time. I'm finding it hard to like... Oh,
Rock blast.
thanks. Forget a lot of things about this game. It's like all this... Because they did change a lot of like the leveling up system. It's like this entirely new place. Is that level up points?
This is holy ground, Outlander. You don't
Or is this
belong
learning points for
here.
skills?
And to send an entire division across the sea
Walk
with
bless.
suspicion is madness.
We need to find out who sent the mercenaries. This Pegast said that they were after the Signet Stone, and if they succeed in getting hold of it next time, then the Black Guardian alone knows how to stop the cycle.
The cycle. Listening to you talk almost makes me forget that all this
Yoink.
fuss here is merely based on some bad dreams you and your Neremese friends had.
The threat is real. Deny it as much as you like, but deep inside, you feel it much as I do.
Tila, this... your...
Who are you?
doesn't care about
No one.
facts,
Shh, 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 shh.
but about facts. You have made this mistake before, Tila, back then in Kira, and we
That's
all
all.
know
The mission will happen. I'm sorry.
So apparently they're
you have
doing a
this-
mission. And this girl does not agree with him. Oh, okay. Just excuse me. Excuse me a moment. Okay, she's busy. Ooh.
So, you are the prodigy everyone is talking about. Interesting.
What about me makes me
I am
interesting?
Tiela Aranthia, son of Lorius I and Grandmaster of the Order. And I'm honored to meet you. What is your name? Yes, and I will come straight to the
Oh,
point.
so formal.
You are here because I believe that you are special. Humanity faces a threat that needs to be stopped. And to achieve this, you are indispensable. Among other things, yes.
Red Madness?
I do
Don't
not
know what
need
that
to
is.
explain to you that the present situation on Veen is chaotic. The wars, the living dead, common people who are losing their minds, to name only the most obvious. What most people are not aware of is the connection between these events. You, however, have encountered it, as have I.
Visions.
I do. And I will explain everything to you. What it means, who we are, and what your part in all of this is. Come, follow me. Maybe you already know who...
Don't want to steal that.
My entire life, I served the gods who... until their death 2 years ago. What you probably do not know is that the one responsible for their death is my son,
Oh, snap.
Aranthion. He hated the Lightborn because he believed that they robbed mankind of their right. So he strived to overthrow them. He found followers, formed an army and declared war on them. And thus, on me, a servant of the Lightborn as well. It all ended in a battle 30 years ago, which Narazul won. He killed every single survivor except for me, and locked me in a dungeon on Nereen. I still do not know why he spared me.
The Lightborn are dead? Oh, I guess the gods are dead. Jeez. If Nazir was your son, why do you hate the gods so
There
much?
were circumstances favoring the development. But it's a long story, which
So
we
if the
won't
gods are
discuss
dead,
now.
why don't you acknowledge it?
Good question. Because at the moment, stability is the highest good. Even the rulers of Kira and Kile both made the mistake to acknowledge the death of the gods to their people, and the civil wars that followed in their countries are evidence of the chaos that such a revelation entails. Enderal is the cradle of the Order of the Gods, the epitome of theocracy. It is unthinkable what would happen if we confirmed these rumors.
I see.
I am sure you understand this. Maybe when all this is over that will change, but for now, yes, after more than 30 years, when the death of the gods made the magic around the prison disappear. And during my escape in the northern mountains of Nerim, I also had them for the first time. The dreams.
Constantine was also from Nareem. Maybe that's where they met. Interesting. So the gods are dead. He's the Grand Master of the Order of the Gods, and he's keeping it secret from everyone so they don't freak the fuck out. So the Red Madness is kind of like this, I guess, madness
I
that's like a
always saw
plague,
the same terrible
causing
light.
people to be all crazy.
Birds scream, and I felt like I was burning
Oh
up
man,
from
I'm getting
the
some
inside.
Oblivion vibes here.
And
I think he's
above
gonna
all,
die
like
soon.
a veil, there was the imminence. Misty streams as the delusion of a man close to death. So I concentrated on making it through the mountains somehow. 2 days after my escape, I was completely exhausted, and I would have died if a former acolyte of my son had not found me.
An acolyte of your son, but weren't they your enemies then?
Yes, but he did not recognize me, and brought me to their headquarters instead, an old monastery in the mountains. The others were aware of my identity, but for whatever reason they did not kill me. Maybe because they thought that the death of the Lightborn had made me insignificant. I do not know. Still, even after my recovery, the dreams continued. At first, I doubted my sanity, but after some time I told the leader of the mages, Constantine, about them. He said something that I'd never expected. I was not alone. He, as well as many others magically gifted on Vin, dreamed the same dreams. And the more we talked about the matter, the stronger our suspicion grew.
Okay. This water's a little loud. Let's turn that effects volume a little down.
Now turned out to be the truth. The dreams, they come from the same place. They are a shared memory. The collective subconscious. Yes,
Cool.
I know that you can feel it too, and probably far more intense than we do. But like you back then, we were not able to make sense of the images. So we went looking for answers in the remains of the civilization that was before us, the Pyreans. 3 things. First, there were many civilizations before us and before the Pyreans. Maybe hundreds, maybe thousands. Second, the history of each civilization unfolded and still unfolds according to a pattern. They emerge, they blossom, and at some point, at the apex of their existence, they simply disappear without any trace. And third, everything that has happened in the past years, and which is still happening, indicates that this disappearance lies ahead of us. We are part of an eternal loop, a cycle, and our cycle is approaching its end.
Uh-oh. What options do we got here? Chronicles, a pattern. The chronicles for each civilization are
Not identical, but one can split them up into episodes which repeat themselves in the very same manner, into patterns. Yes, dramatically put, they're the envoys of the end.
Okay. I believe him.
Yes, it does. At first we considered it absurd, as probably you do at this
What?
moment. But there came a moment when we simply could not
Everything's
deny it
absurd. It's far more
We
absurd
began to
things
study the history
that I've
of the
encountered in
Pyreans
this
more
game so far.
intensely, and the parallels were extraordinary. In its early days, the Pyrean Empire was split up by a disaster, just like Vin was split up by the Starfall after the reign of the Eterna. Also, the Pyreans had a ruling caste who declared themselves gods after the catastrophe. The 2 castes of the Sun Priest. They, too, ruled until they were overthrown. This overthrowing was followed by an outbreak of wars and chaos. And then, just like that, the Pyreans ceased to exist. They knew it was imminent, but they could not prevent it. They called this event the Cleansing. They tried, but they failed. Who knows why?
So they tried to stop.
Maybe they found out too late, or maybe they were too weak. That is the question.
Can an entire civilization just disappear?
The end was not violent, at least not in the sense as we know it. There was no natural disaster, no magical explosion, no plague. Even though there was war in the Pyrean Empire before its ruin, when the cleansing happened, it was as if all living beings simply fell down and died. It is ghastly. Well, this is the reason why we need your help. Not only episodes of history recur within every cycle, characters do as well. Yes, the Pyreans call them the emissaries. They emerge very shortly before the cleansing occurs, like a law of nature, an answer to the Red Madness. And I am one of them, as are you. While I take on the role of the ruler, you take on the role of the prophet. It's just a description. Call it what you will. But without doubt, it is the truth. Your story matches the descriptions perfectly.
And so this is why there's Neremy's mages here.
Yes. Former enemies or not, both sides have understood the magnitude of the threat. The magical knowledge of Narazul's former mages is vast, as is the power of the Holy Order. Even though not all of the Keepers agree, as you probably have already noted yourself.
Why me?
I do not know. Firespark the Mage has told me your story. And even though your fate is tragic, unlike me, you were insignificant before your change. So maybe everyone can become an emissary, or we simply have not understood the pattern yet.
If I play a role, does that mean that something is controlling me?
No. As I already
Controlling
said,
us?
the emissaries simply appear at the beginning of the end, like pieces on a chessboard. We are determined by our skills. How and to what end we use them is our choice.
And what defines this
On the
prophet?
one hand, your power. You carry the potential to master any skill within a fraction of the usual time needed. I
I have
assume
to
you
explain
have
how I can
already
just become
realized
so
this.
OP in like a couple days.
On the other hand, your ability to look into the past, and therefore into the future. Your visions are a window into the past.
So I can look into the
And as
past.
every cycle is based on the same events, it is a window into the future as well.
Okay, that makes sense,
You
I
can
guess.
feel the thread this world is woven with. And because of that, you can see things that have happened, and thus will happen again. This gift makes you indispensable to us, and it is why I want your help.
Okay. Why do you think that we can overcome the cycle in the first place after hundreds of civilizations have failed?
That is the wrong question. The correct question is, what alternative do we have? To wait and die?
Fair enough. I mean, I'm gonna
Good.
help.
However, there's one more thing before the actual
I'm not gonna just
work
not
begins.
try and stop the end
I
of the
want
world.
you to join our order, and to do so, you have to pass a test, a trial.
Sure.
It is the trial the novices have to pass in order to be exalted to the role of a keeper. Only the best students of the Squalor are allowed admission, and even though you have not been a novice, I want you to take it too. At this very moment, 2 novices are on their way to the testing grounds. I have informed them about your arrival. I have only a slight acquaintance with them. However, I know that they are both very talented and have been working hard.
Or do you know I'd agree?
I had a hunch. Let us leave it at that.
All the chat
At the
boxes.
border to the Heartland, near the Whisper Wood. They will be waiting for you there. Take the Myret, talk to Signet Master Bartar, and hand him this package. And then follow his orders. Ah, one more thing. It might be self-evident, but keep your knowledge about the death of the Lightborn to yourself. I do not believe you can do any real harm, but in the worst case, path-abiding people will consider you a heretic. After the cycle has been stopped, we will deliberate upon how we deal with the matter, if and how we tell our people about it. But not now, that is for sure. Now, leave. The sooner we can dispense with this formality, the better.
Okay. So we're a crazy prophet emissary. Thing. Need to take a Myrad, eh? Okay. I wonder if I can go to this Myrad Tower to here without actually having the quest. Huh. What did I do over here? Search for hints near Pentas' house. Whatever. Let's keep going. Okay, so sorry about that lore dump. But yeah, because actually let us know what we are. So it's apparently, I don't know. I guess we'll give a close notes. So gods are dead.
Huh?
We there's like the red madness plague is spreading throughout the land, and apparently this has been happening for, like, it's a cycle. So every civilization, there's been like hundreds or thousands of civilization where it's had the same patterns repeating itself, and it's in the end the civilization has disappeared. But these guys, this holy order, who worship the gods who are now dead, like paladins to the dead god, discovered this and want to try and stop it. And they've noticed that specific people have the ability to tap into collective consciousness of like the entire world. And we are one of those people, and we are the most powerful of them. But
this is holy ground, Outlander.
So now
you do not belong here.
I need to try and stop it. I don't know how to do that. He'll tell me more when I join his order.
Yes.
So that's pretty cool. Oh yeah, and there's a bunch of other people like me, so he's one of them. And I think that mage guy.
Huh? Can I help you? What? You mean apart from frenzied animals, hordes of living dead lurking through the wilderness and this whole red madness thing? No, none. Just be careful when you're outside the walls.
Fair enough. What was I saying? Dark-skinned Canarians live in communes. Okay. So yeah, oh right. People who can tap into the collective consciousness of the world. That ruler guy's one of them. I think the mage was one of them too. That Constantine guy. Not 100% sure on that though.
Yes?
Seemed like it though. And it seems like the leader guy has a plan, but can't talk to me about it because I'm not a part of his little club. Okay.
Greetings.
Hello. I need to go to this Myrad Tower. Because that's the fast travel stuff. That's a weird looking tree.
Yes?
Hello.
Hello, good to hear. Where to?
Oh god.
Walk.
I need to go to... at the Heartland's border.
West. Still on. Good to hear. Where to?
This been vagrant. Improve your knowledge about light armor and alchemy. Sounds, on the other hand, allow you to throw oil bottles in front of your enemies, or even let you use the Starling technology. Yeah, I want the. I thought I had the throw oil bottles, but apparently I don't. That's something I want to get, because I think I could light it on fire with my arrows.
Walk blessed, friend. Where are you headed?
Okay. Sorry, I just need to go to the bathroom 1 second. I'm back.
Yes.
Okay, what do I gotta do? Take a trial, become
yes.
keeper.
You're the prodigy. I was expecting something else. I hope you're aware of what you're getting yourself into. Our novices trained for years for this trial. And as much as I respect the Grand Master, I think this is naive. In other words, it will be dangerous. Be aware of that. How selfless of you, but as you wish. Then it seems I'm granted the extraordinary honor of exalting the first pathless in the history of the Order to a keeper. The others will scream for joy. Give me the package the Grandmaster gave you, and say hello to your new comrades. I have to go prepare something.
Jeez. Not the friendliest individual. Guess I should probably heal up.
I don't want to hear it.
I beg your pardon?
You're prattling. I don't want to hear it. Just shove off.
As you wish,
Heretics.
princess.
Get lost.
What? Oh, hello.
You're our unexpected addition, aren't you? The prodigy? It does, actually. I'm Kalia Sakaresh, by my path, novice and aspirant to the First Sigil. I have been told what you did in Old Rashengrad, that you saved the excavations and fought back the mercenaries all on your own.
Thanks.
An astonishing feat, truly. You have my respect.
So you're not a jerk. Like fucking Dunbar or whatever. Was much of a decision. These days I seem to get in trouble
Well,
wherever
as long
I
as
go.
you handle it as well as you did in Old Rashengrad, that's not a bad thing, is it? You know, I'm really curious as to what the mercenaries thought they were doing. Someone willing to attack the Holy Order is either extremely powerful or extremely naive. Anyway, it's been an honor to meet you in person. Let's talk later.
All right, enough of the chatter. Come here. Here. These potions will be necessary later, so be careful with them. Apart from that, it's still a few miles to the ritual place. As you're all gifted with magic, the spores in the forest ahead will make you a little dizzy, but we won't stay for long. Any questions? Long story. Simply put, they come from a special kind of mushroom that has infested this forest, and staying near them worsens the arcanist's fever.
Uh-oh.
So, in case you're thinking about exploring further, take some magical protection and some ambrosia with you. Good. Stay close to me.
Okay. Wish I had some of that magical protection against the fever. Still seems to just be going up. I'm following.
But it's too late for that now. Kolarek would have conquered the city, and then you will be ashamed.
Okay. Just got one of our crazy visions.
So this is the Whispering Forest. Fascinating. I've read a lot about it, but never actually seen it.
Cool.
Poor thing. My brothers and I have seen the border countless many times before. I bet you know all about the Undercity's rat holes and stuff.
Oh.
That was all.
Uh-oh. Ah! Too close to the mushrooms. Okay, so that's what it does. My values worsen when I have arcane fever. How much? Stamina regenerates slower, weakness to magic. That's livable, but I think I have some ambrosia on me. Boom. 3%.
More of them.
Ambrosia is not easy to get, which sucks though. You with the bow. Yeah, so it is really a shame. It is really difficult to kind of manage the arcane fever.
Who cares? He's probably just a traveler.
He shouldn't be here. No merchant in his right mind would terribly travel through the Whispering Forest. We'll go take a look at him. Stay ready.
You first. Oh, come on.
She's with me now. Forever.
Kirosh.
What? You there? Who are you? And what are you doing here?
The fuck?
She's with me now, forever.
What are you, deaf? Identify yourself.
Just
His
dig up
eyes.
the grave?
Master, this is the Red Madness.
Shit, of course. You will put away that pickaxe right now, my sir, and then get on your knees.
She wanted to leave. Don't you understand? She wanted to leave me. Just like that.
This is
But now,
disgusting.
She will stay. She promised.
By the righteous path! Have you lost your mind?
Dunbar!
I could ask you the same. Damn it! Did you forget what Magister Yarrow did to the novices? This man could have attacked us at any moment.
Oh, really? Malphas protect us from your cunning. But did the thought ever cross your mind that one needs to understand a disease in order to heal it? And that some apothecary might have given their left hand for a living patient?
You're not being fair, Master. I was only protecting...
Like heck you did. You behaved like an idiot. And not for the first time. The other masters might ignore that fact due to your religious commitment and your bloodline. I get that. But if something like this ever happens again, you will be suspended from the rites and will spend the rest of your life polishing prayer banks in the sanctum. Do I make myself clear?
He really was trying to protect us, Master.
Stay out of the
Do
Calio.
I make myself clear?
Gotta obey the chain of command.
You do, Master.
Listen to orders, buddy.
And I beg your forgiveness for my offense.
Granted. Now let's push on. We will take care of the body after ritual.
And we could have taken care.
Are you okay?
Just save it.
We could have taken care of him if he attacked us.
Huh?
I just had another vision.
Oh, did you now? So, what did you see? A horde of naked Scarag women charging towards us? Okay, look. You're very impressive and talented, I get it. But please, spare me this rubbish about visions and echoes of the future. Tealor always had a fondness for those kind of things, but I'm not really one for all that. So, let's keep going.
You don't want to know my visions of the future.
Keep walking.
I want you to keep walking. Come on, let's go. Skyrim Rattata? Glimmer dust. Okay. Hey, where'd everyone go? Oh. I'm just gonna assume it's over here. This looks like a pretty ancient rite place. Cool.
Well then, before we start, there's something I need to tell you. Something, important. The rumors concerning the deaths of the Lightborn, they're true.
What?
The gods are dead. They fell 2 winters ago beneath the sword of an unknown traveler. We, that is, the Order, have known about this for quite some time now, but haven't told the common people yet. But since the 3 of you intend to take the trial, there's no way to disguise the truth anymore.
But how can a god die?
There was a prophecy, as old as the Lightborn themselves, in which there was talk of a shadow god, who would end the era of gods. And it came true. I'm sorry.
You're sorry.
You're telling us that the gods have been killed, and you are sorry. What's next? That tomorrow the sun will stop
Look at
shining?
Dunbar, man.
Tell us that this is a test, Master. It is, isn't it? A test of our faith.
No. The Lightborn are dead.
I mean, it is
But
also a test
hard
of
as
your
it may
faith.
be to accept, we cannot afford to fall into a spiritual
heck is
crisis
we?
right now.
The Order of the Gods, Malthus's order, was created to protect the Lightborn. And if what you're saying, this blasphemy is true, then we're meaningless. We failed, don't you see that? Oh, by the Black Guardian, I just can't believe it.
And though I shan't be seen, thou shalt live by my virtue. 3rd Revelation, verse 137.
See,
I know
Kalia
it's hard,
gets
Dunmar,
it.
but if this is true, we have to show strength and keep on believing in what the Lightborn stood for, which is the idea of peace and...
Oh, just shut your mouth, Sakaresh. If anything, you lowborn scum are living proof that the Order is going downhill. Do you really think I don't know about the village? You're a damned witch, and if this were the old times, you would have been crucified long time ago.
We just killed Dunbar
You
already.
don't mean that, Dunmar.
Drop it, for heaven's sake! We're all on the same side here.
No, we are not. This wench doesn't have any right to wear the white robes. And if you would spend more time with the Holy Scriptures instead of your brandy bottle, you would see it as
We
well.
had a vision of this.
But no, you just...
Shut up! I swear to you, one more word and you will wish that I just suspended you.
But...
No buts. Do you understand?
Yes.
I hope so, for your sake. Just be glad that this is a time when we need skilled mages more than ever. Just be glad. Now enough of this. Our demeanor defiles this sacred place. There will be enough time for depression and personal crisis after the trial. Let's recite the holy words. Thou art my light, my glimmer at the horizon. Thy name is my sacrament, and thy path I will honor.
About my head.
In life, as in death.
May your light guide
May your
me.
light guide me.
Good. As you know, this trial will test the fortitude of your spirit. Because this is what distinguishes a keeper from a soldier. What distinguishes a wise man from a fool. Keep that in mind. Now, drink the potion I gave you. You first, Prodigy. Let's hope the Grand Master was right about you.
Bottoms up. Unconscious on the floor again. Vision quest.
Oh no. No. No, no. I knew I wouldn't be the last one. Did they also tell you the tales about the Keeper's spirit? They've lured you into a trap, you know. And you fell for it. Because you're arrogant. Just as I am. As I was.
I know
You're right.
delusion. Get out of my
I'm
way.
not real. At least not according to your definition of the word. But then again, what is reality anyway? If I told you that you and your friend Sirius actually lie dead at the bottom of the sea, and that everything that has happened so far, your journey to Ark, the search at the Sun Coast, was only a dream, would you be able to recognize the truth?
I
The
guess
answer
not.
is no. Because you don't want to be dead. Therefore, your mind will do anything to make you believe this entire dream you've had was and is reality. doesn't it? Tell me, what is time to the dead and dreaming anyway? The last second before the water floods into your lungs. The very last instant before it tears them apart in your mind. It could be an eternity. A self-created sanctuary built from nothing but your wishes.
It's kind of like the plot to Waking
What's the point in talking anyway? You don't want to believe me. And I'm tired of trying to make you. Now leave me alone before we make the suppressor even angrier. He doesn't like words. He likes the silence.
The suppressor, eh?
What? They haven't told you about him? Oh, that's so typical. The suppressor. He's the reason why we will be imprisoned here forever. And why we can't access our feelings and wishes. And he does it because he wants us to lose hope. To stop believing. And... you know, sometimes I wonder if that's exactly what we humans... what I have to do to finally be free. Give up. Detach
Don't give
myself
up.
from the dreams of the past.
Trust yourself.
Who knows if there
And
were
then
anything
you
else
can
than phantasms to begin with.
Do well.
But no. No, not yet.
I
It's
don't
too
know.
early to surrender. And isn't that what makes us human anyway? To hope? And to just keep on waiting for that one miracle that will end the pain once and for all?
Maybe I'm the miracle.
Yeah, I'll wait. And you will wait with me forever. What the? How did you do that? You simply opened it? But that's impossible. All these years it's kept me from escaping, and you just...
I just opened it? Looked like a door just appeared.
Come on. We have to look. We have to look and see what's outside. We won't get far, but still...
We just moved 1 second and did it.
Come, lead the way.
Maybe it's because you don't believe Ixon. Maybe this is the test. And that's why you failed. Uh-oh. There's enemies nearby.
This is so wrong. And right. At the same time. I know we can't escape, but to just have a glimpse outside.
Is this the suppressor?
The suppressor will understand.
Okay. Loading chair. Get me some good old human flesh. Let's not go that way. Uh-oh. We went that way. We went the wrong way. Look, we're nice in ourselves. We're good. We didn't escape. Axion. Okay, maybe they didn't see us. I have a dagger? Nice. So Euros memorial book. Hello? Are you friendly? Ah! Nope! Okay. Yeah. I'll knife you in my ghost dreams. Or knife ghosts in my dreams, I guess. Hooray.
By the gods! These are the scourges of the suppressor! They want to punish us!
They're not doing a very good job of it. How'd I get a knife in here anyway? Should really up their security measures. And paper. Let's listen to the silence really drives you. Who are you? Blah blah blah. The prophet. You have constructed a narrative for yourself, a fairy tale. You found someone. Found someone? Ixon?
This is so and right. This. I know we can't escape, but to just have a glimpse outside. The suppressor will understand.
Okay, I think I need to get here. So we're gonna go up. Okay. Guess let's do a little bit of sneaking. Sure looks like a lot of corpses. Always a good sign when I'm currently escaping a prison. Ooh, a human heart. Beep. Yeah. That's not my magic? Oh, cool. Something like an ice elemental? Oh, I could summon a bow. That's handy. Listen to the silence, blah blah blah. I'm me. That's all that matters. Or I'm dead and this is all a dream. Again, doesn't really matter. Ooh, wow. Okay. Oh God. Okay. Fuck is that? It's like a stream of blood or something. Jeez. Okay. Maybe I need to turn them off. I think that was just a trap. Okay. I think that's where I came from. So let's see what's down here. Giving us supplies, which is nice. Boom. Sneak attack.
It's so cold. Maybe it wasn't such a good idea to go out. After all, I mean, yeah. Yes, the cell is small, but at least it's safe.
Nice. Come on, Axiom. We need to get out of here. There's no quest objectives that way. Ugh. This looks like a trap. Nope. Just a lot of dead people. Huh. What are you? Hear the ding-a-ling-a-ling of a thing-a-ling-a-ling. Get fucked. Search hopelessness, despair, panic. Well, this is creepy. What was that chain for? Oh. Boom. It's like a giant-ass skull. Fun. On top of small-ass skulls? And don't really want to meet this suppressor fellow. He doesn't seem very friendly. And I'm a little bit scared. Okay.
What the? Haven't we been here before? By the gods, everything here looks so similar. It's a damn maze.
I mean...
Oh really? We should never have left. This will be our doom.
Can you just, like, not be here, Ixom? Like, I appreciate the hopelessness that you're bringing to the situation, but it's really not necessary. I mean, you're really setting the mood.
Oh no. No. Do you see it? All the cells, they're all empty. And there's blood. Oh no. There were people in there just like us. They didn't know their place either, and now they're dead. They've simply dissolved because they dared to disobey the suppressor. By the gods, this is what will happen to us too.
Daddy?
It was a mistake to leave in the first place.
Ah! I'm hearing a lot of these ding-a-ling-a-lings. Not happy about it. Do you have any armor? Yeah, we got a sword, I guess. Oh, we still do have magic. Yeah, okay. You got shoes for me, Daddy? Armor 0. Okay. Let's check out this little creepy door while we're at it. Hello? Nice. Definitely need those health potions. I hope I get to keep them in real world. Let's get rid of stupid... Probably just sword this fool. Yeah! These seducers are real chumps. They are not even remotely threatening. Sure, let's take remorse. Eep! I immediately remorse that decision. Okay, I could probably eat some food. Yeah. Sure, let's eat some crust of bread. Okay. Friggin' bird skull skeleton. Cool. Key to freedom. Wait. How do I get in here? Ooh, free human heart. Can I not leave now? Shit. Okay, well, I guess I'll get my bow. Okay, suppressor. Let's do this. The cell is actually freedom.
Oh no, no! Can't you see? We're back where we.
You finish your sentence there, buddy? Like, this clearly is not where we started.
What? Leave me alone!
No, poor Eggsong.
It will be horrible.
Why are you so afraid?
No, you haven't. Because you're blind. The suppressor is here, in every single stone, in every bone, in every drop of blood.
He's the
Yes,
suppressor.
you are too
He's
blind
suppressing
to
me.
see it.
With all his hopelessness bullshit.
But I should have known. I mean, what can you expect from someone who has killed his entire family? I followed you because for a brief moment, you made me want
Don't bring up me killing my family.
You've dragged me into the
I had
abyss along
crazy
with you.
psychic vision powers. I didn't mean to.
Of course I'm a part of you, and you are a part of me. Isn't that obvious?
No! It's not obvious.
You wouldn't understand.
It's a stupid dream
You're
place.
too
Nothing's
weak.
obvious.
You always were.
Always were.
No, there isn't. Just look at us. Look at what we are. We are the damned because we are trapped too deeply in the past. And that's why we do not deserve freedom.
Okay. Let's sleep on it. What else do I got? So I got a bucket. I don't see anything. Do I have to kill him? Let's hold on a sec. I want to see if there's some sort of puzzle here. What if... I think I have a spell here that might help. Let's return. No. Too obvious. Let's meditate. I should probably up the difficulty. Those seducers were total chumps. So yeah, this is the level up menu. You have to go in and meditate. Ointment lore. That's pretty good. Oh, damn. Oh, he's Shadow Tongue oil. That's what I want. Damn. Whoa. Oh. Replica? Weird. Able to move faster with a drawn bow, that'd be nice. Stops time for your enemies and your surroundings for a short period of time. Holy shit. Damn. Sweet. Okay. I don't think this is where I need to be. So let's go back. I forgot what all the level ups did in this game. Okay, still here. Okay, now the spikes are back though. So that's something. The spell I was thinking of though was... Oh, I do have Mage Light. Telekinesis. No, not that, but whatever. Let's try. Hey! Cool. Can shoot the pressure plate. I'll move the things. Huh. That was really the only thing I could try. Oh, I felt about trying. I mean, I gotta kill him, right? Nothing in here. Yeah, you found someone. Okay. Sorry, buddy. I tried. But your hopelessness is really bringing me down.
Well, well. So you figured it out. Yes, I am what keeps you in this place. But was it blind rage that made you act, or have you truly understood who I am? Have you understood what drives you and determines your actions?
Progressing the game?
The salt corrodes your skin, and the water filling your lungs is cold. But you still haven't found it, child, have you?
The fuck? Is that Jesper? Like the way I look. The fuck? Hey, it is Jesper. What's up? That's creepy as hell. Still in some kind of dream sequence, aren't I? It's a dream within a dream. Oh.
Oh, hey. Good to see
Hey!
you awake. How are you feeling?
Where are the others?
Good question. The room was empty when I came here. Actually, that's quite weird now that you mention it. The entire temple seemed kind of
Dream
deserted.
within a dream.
But, probably a
You're
ceremony
part of me,
or something
aren't you?
like that. Now, tell me, how are you holding up? I heard this trial's quite the feat. Apparently, some of the novices never wake up again. In the temple, the curarium to be precise. You were brought here when you were traveling with that Ixon guy. I think the others are already awake, but I didn't want to leave you here, so I thought I'd just stay. I mean, hey, you are a keeper of the first sigil now, aren't you? I believe congratulations are in order.
I'm not letting it get to my head.
Well, you shouldn't. You know why? Because you're pathetic. Simply pathetic.
I said you are pathetic.
Jesper!
At first
Stop
we believed
being
it would be
friggin'
more
dream
exciting this
Jesper.
time. But now that we've seen the new prophet, our hopes are gone. You're a joke.
A nobody who let his only friend kick the bucket.
As if you'd ever accept that. You humans are always so Damn persistent, aren't you? Why? Why can't you just let go?
Because in the end, you are powerless, just as all those before you. And you, Prophet, you are the biggest joke of all.
You are nothing but an urchin.
A weakling.
And a murderer.
And that is why you will burn. All of you. The cleansing will happen, and there's nothing you can do to stop it.
Why are you doing
What have
this?
you done to us? You are so naive. The world is an interplay of cause and effect, and the only logical consequence of your existence is annihilation. That's the way it was, and that's the way it's going to be. But
Why is the only logical consequence of our existence annihilation?
We wanted to meet you, and so we did, even though the result is rather sobering. Now wake up. Keep on stumbling through the mist.
You don't scare me. This is all part of my dream sequence to make me feel that I can't do it, to put me down, but I won't let the hopelessness or remorse and woe get to me. I'll overcome. Oh hey, we're in real world now. Watch this be double dream sequence.
Thank Malphus. I was starting to think I was the only one. How are you? You look exhausted.
Shock of shocks I am. What? Must be a translation thing. Let's do that.
Of course. Sorry. That remark was a little redundant. But it's good to see the Grandmaster was right after all. I woke up just a few hours earlier, and he was here in the meantime. He didn't doubt for a single second that you would make it. But I suppose mutual congratulations are in order. We made it. We passed the trial.
He didn't doubt for a single second that you would make it. Right, okay, so he thinks we made
yes. All that is left to do is to take the oath, and then Grandmaster Aranthiel will exalt us to the keepers of the first sigil.
Yay.
Speaking of whom, he also told me some things while you were asleep. About the Pyreans, about these dreams, and of course, about this cycle. This is so bizarre, really. At first we're told out of nowhere that the gods have died, and now humanity is on the brink of extinction. This is a lot to take in.
Yep. Oh. The death of Lightborn is the best thing that could have happened to mankind? I don't know about that. I don't know. I figured. What do you make of all this?
Hard to say. I never had those dreams the Grandmaster talked about, even though I'm magically gifted. But then again, I always had the feeling that the Red Madness was more than an ordinary disease. Well, I suppose all of this explains a lot. At least now I can understand why the Grandmaster was willing to break all the traditions of the Order just to get you exalted to be a keeper. According to him, most of our battle against the cycle will stand or fall with you. Yes, I believe that. It's a great responsibility you've been given. And as impressive as your skills are, I would not want to change places with you. Well, as I said, we both have to take the Holy Oath. You should talk to the Grandmaster as soon as you're ready. He's waiting for you in the Emporium. Right. Dunwar. The apothecary examined him about an hour ago, and it doesn't look good. It's likely that he'll never wake up again.
He's probably still on the first dream sequence.
He was impulsive, yes. But to some extent, I can understand why he was the way he was. You know, Dunwar was one of those people who tried to gild their insecurity with boastful behavior. The reality is that he was the last of his bloodline, and his faith in the path and his destiny as a keeper were all that he had left. And who knows? Maybe he would have been a great help to the Order with the right guidance. But I guess Master Bartar's revelation was just too much for him. It's hard to be told that everything you've lived for was a lie.
Yeah, you don't seem to be
Well,
too
maybe
shaken
I
up
just don't
about
show
this.
it as much. But yes, in a way, you're probably right. I suppose that's mainly due to the fact that to me, as opposed to Dunwar, the Order always stood for an idea. And an idea doesn't die with the one who first thought of it. Funny that the Grandmaster said
Good way of
nearly the
thinking
same
about
thing during the Exaltation. Dunwar would have considered it blasphemy.
You talk about the Lightborn and their ideas. If they wouldn't have cost thousands of lives, they weren't as malevolent as you made them out to be.
That's true. A lot of crimes were committed during the Lightborn's reign, and I don't want to minimize that. But I also think a lot of those crimes were unavoidable, so to speak. Imagine you're the king of a small island, and one day your realm gets attacked by a fleet of Scarab Reavers. The invasion catches you completely off guard, and within a few hours, the Reavers have advanced to the farmland, just a few feet from your city's main gates. And before you know it, you have to make a decision. Will you use the time that remains to entrench your army within the city's walls to have a better chance of surviving a siege? Or do you send them into the field to fight the Reavers there, knowing that there is only a slight chance to save the farmers, but a big risk that you will lose both the city and the farmers?
Draw back to the city. Better to have a big chance to save the entire realm than a small one to save a handful
That's
of farmers.
one way to see it, yes. But what if your foray would have succeeded? What if you could have prevented the massacre in the farmlands? What I'm trying to say is, it doesn't matter what you do. There will be people who will despise you for your decision. If your attempt to rescue the farmers fails, you will be accused of having acted blindly and idealistically. And if you just stay in the city, they will say you didn't even try. Of course, there's a small chance the foray might work, but should decisions like that really be made as if they were a game of dice? As I said,
I mean, I would
don't
hope
mean
I
to
have
absolve the Lightborn
advisors.
of their crimes.
Give me like
But I'd wager my left hand
percentage-based-
that they had a lot of similar decisions to make.
We need a good percentage life to success ratio. Interesting thought. Thinking of Dunmar, what was the thing at the ritual place all about? He called you a witch.
I knew the question would come eventually.
Did you do what I did? Go
suppose the
insane with
answer
your magic
depends on
powers to
whether
kill
you're
your
in the mood
family?
for some gloomy talk. Sooner or later, you'll hear it from someone else anyway, so why not from me first?
Shoot.
As you wish. Where should I start? Maybe with the fact that I don't remember anything that happened before my 6th winter. I don't know where I was born, and I never got to know my parents. I wish I knew.
How come?
What I do know, though, is that the first memory I have is of waking up in the middle of some village. It was dark, and I felt dizzy and, I don't know, empty? That's probably the best way to describe it. I eventually found the strength to get up and look around, and, well, that's when I realized what was actually going on around me. The entire village. It had been destroyed.
Uh-oh.
There were corpses everywhere. Men, women, children. And the houses had been crushed as if some mad god had rampaged through the streets there. And it had all just happened hours before because the destruction was still fresh. Whatever it was, I didn't have much time to think about it. As soon as I got up, I saw 3 riders coming through the smoke. One of them got off his horse, ran towards one of the corpses, and started screaming something in my direction. Then I felt a blow on the back of my head, and I lost consciousness. By the name of the sun, it's strange to talk about it like this. It's been so long, but the memory feels as if it had happened yesterday. Well, it turned out the riders were hunters who had come from that village. They must have observed the whatever it was from the distance and ridden back to the village. At least I think that's how it went. I guess I'll never find out. The reason they thought I was somehow involved is that the village priest found me a couple of days before it happened near a shrine in the wilderness. Apparently, I was wearing torn clothing, and no matter what the apothecary tried, he couldn't wake me up from my comatose sleep. And it seems that made the riders think I was some kind of witch child, or unholy beast, whichever you prefer. probably. Truth be
I won't
told,
take
I
revenge.
try not to think
I guess I
about
was
it
probably a
too much.
6-year-old child when I
And
killed my family.
actually, it doesn't
so
matter,
it's not
because
that
I somehow managed to get away
absurd.
before they could do anything. I even made it to Ark all by myself, which didn't turn out to be much of an improvement in the end because I was pathless. Yes. Thinking about it now.
Oh yes,
I
Undercity is
wonder how I
not a
made it
good
through
place.
my time down there. But maybe that's one of the advantages of being a child. You don't think. You just act. Still, the winters down there were cruel, and if Master Tyrus hadn't found and taken care of me, I probably wouldn't have made it through my second year. Yes, otherwise I would not be here. Yet, he saw me, and he knew what he had to do, is how he put it. Of course, the Order wasn't too happy about a pathless child in the Scuola, just as some aren't happy about you being here. But Tyrus was a highly regarded man, and that's why they let it slide.
They just saw you and decided to adopt you. Why is Zero so preoccupied about the pastors trying to get in the ranks? Yeah, it does sound too good to be true. What happened?
It does, yes. But then, he had lost both his wife and daughter 5 years before he found me. So
he
maybe
wanted
I
to
was some
replace
kind of
his wife and daughter?
substitute. I don't know. But in the end, it doesn't matter. I owe him everything. He was a good man, and that's all that matters.
Why is the Order so preoccupied about pathless trying to get in the rank?
That's right, we do. But we are both still pathless, and that disqualifies us according to the holy verses. I guess now you understand why I was never as connected to Malthus's teaching as Dunwar was. To some of the Keepers, I am still an outcast, and no matter what I do, I always will be. Yes, and now I'm here. Well, here we've reached the end of my impressive tale. I hope you liked it.
I did. Definitely not the fisherman's daughter from the vision. So yeah, what did happen to Master Tyrus?
He was very old, and there was nothing anyone could do about it. But I'd prefer not to talk about it, if you don't mind.
Sure.
No, I guess I'm not.
Definitely not fisherman's daughter. So that means Dunwar believes that this story about you being responsible for the destruction of villages is actually true?
He does, yes, and he's not alone in his opinion. One of those hunters recognized me in the market my first year as a novice, and you can imagine that it was easy pickings for those who were already against my presence in the Order. From then on, they added names to the derogatory stares. Demon Child, Witch, whatever they could come up with.
Well, you're talented, intelligent, and pretty. Many reasons the other novices to envy you. I saw your skills, and you're the only one who made it through the trial. The way they treat you is probably due with jealousy more than anything else. I think we should call her pretty,
Yes,
so maybe we could
maybe.
romance her. Yeah!
You know what's funny? To some extent, I'm glad to be who I am. That way, people just leave me alone, and that gives me more time to focus on what's important. On my goals.
Which would be?
Several. But I'd say that's enough of the gloomy stories, don't you think? There will be plenty of time for chatter in the future. Maybe.
Dunwar was the
Yes.
last of his blood?
All of the Dalmordans fell victim to the great flesh maggot plague of 8215. Actually, it was almost sad to see him running around and boasting about his nobility, though everyone knew that without the help of the Order, he would have probably ended up living in a shack in the Undercity. If you can call that living. You should. It's already late, but if you want, I can show you the most important places in the temple before you go to the Emporium. What do you think?
Sure.
Good. Then get your gear from the chest by your bed and we'll go.
Nice. What time is it? Don't know the time. Sorry, just give me 1 second to check the time. Yep. Fuck. Okay, well anyway, it's like 9:30, so yeah, I'm gonna call it here. Thanks for watching, and I don't know what I'll do next week. Might be this. Might finish my Hearts of Iron. I don't know. Anyway, bye. If it'll ever close.